Okay, question number 1. A DVD player with a list price of 100 pesos is marked down 30%. If John gets an employee discount of 20% off the sale price, how much does John pay for the DVD player? So, the first discount is 30%. So in order to get our answer right, we have to get the 30% first from 100 pesos and then another discount from John because he's an employee. We're going to get another 20% off. So how are we going to answer yun? Paano? So una-una, kunin natin ang 30% ng 100. Now, it's simple as this. So, solution. First, we're going to get the first 30%. So, we know that the 30% of 100 is 30 minus 100 is, so we have the first, we're going to pay 70 pesos only. So we're going to show it like this. 100 times 30%. Now, if we're going to multiply in percent, you're going to multiply it to decimals. You're going to change the percent into decimals. That is 0.3. Now, 100 times 0.3 is 30. So in order to get the first discount is 30 pesos. So minus the principal amount, the first amount, 100 minus 30. So the first, we're going to have 70 pesos. We're going to pay 70 pesos from the first discount. Now, since John is an employee, he's going to get another discount which is 20% off. So from 70%, kukuha pa tayo ng another discount. I-discount pa natin tong 70%. So yung 70%, another 70%, 70 pesos. I-discount pa rin natin siya ng 20%. So multiply to another 0.2. Since 20% into decimal is 0.2 or 0.20. So 0.2 mas madali. So multiply natin and that is 14. So if we're going to multiply this one, 70 times 2, 0. 7 times 2 is 14. So 100 with the decimal, so ganon. 14. So i-minus natin yung 14 sa 70. So since ito yung di ba? Yung first discount natin is 30 minus 2 dun sa 100. So 70 yung babayaran natin sa first discount. So i-discount pa rin natin siya since na-explain ko na kanina. So ayun, minus 14. So our answer for this question is 70 minus 6, borrow. So that is 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 56 pesos. So our answer for the first question is 56 pesos. Yon. Question number 2. Sarah is twice as old as her youngest brother. If the difference between their ages is 15 years, how old is her youngest brother? So, we're going to consider this. We're going to make an equation first. So, Sarah is twice as old as her youngest brother. So, Sarah will be 2x. And her youngest brother is x. Now, And it says the difference, when we say difference, is minus. So we're going to make a equation. 2x minus x is equals to 15. That's what the problem says. So the difference between Sarah's age and her brother's age is 15. So we're going to make this first. We're going to equate this equation. We're going to minus 2x to x. So 2x minus x. We understand that when we have x here, we know that it has a numerical coefficient of 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So that is x equals to 15. Now, if we're going to substitute, the question is how old is her youngest brother? So if x is 15, that means the age of his brother is 15 because x is 15 and then 2x. So 2 times 15 and the age of Sarah is 30. So if we're going to solve it out, 30 minus 15 is 15. And it is also said it is twice the age of her brother. So the answer for this question is letter D. That's why it's letter D. Next question. Next question is we have combined terms. And always remember that in combining terms, you have to consider all variables in each, what do you call this? We're going to consider each variable of each term. Okay. So this is the first term. We have the first term here, 12a. Second term is 26b. And then the third term is 4b and then 16a. All we need to do in combining terms is we have to combine those this same term. Pareho, magkapareho, yung magkapareho po. So we have 12a and then 16a. We have 26b and take note, isabay na rin natin yung kanyang nasa unahan niya na sign. Don't forget that one. So ito is negative 4b. So that means there's no sign here. That means this 12a is positive 12a. Ito kasali talaga itong isang term na to. So negative 16. So we're going to just transpose them. Lipat-lipat lang natin. 12a minus 16a. So plus ito. So plus 26b minus 4b. Ganun lang. So 12 minus ito minus 12a minus 16a. So 12 minus 16, we know that it is negative 4. May utang ka pa di ba? So kulang ang pera mo, minus mo dun sa may binayaran kang 16, 12 lang yung pera mo, so may utang kang 4. Ganun lang yung kasimple mga pre. So ito, positive 26 minus 4b. 26b minus 4b. So 26 minus 4, ganun lang yon. 26 minus 4. So 22. So plus, since it is positive, di ba? Kasi may pera kang 26, tapos 4 lang yung babayaran mo, so positive pa rin yun, hindi yun negative, hindi yun utang. So 26 minus 4 is 22b. So yes, our answer for this question number 3 is letter A. Ganun lang yun. Next. How many irrational numbers are there between 1 and 6? Now, when we say irrational numbers, these are the numbers that cannot be, what do we call this? Hindi siya, irrational numbers are numbers that are not whole numbers, not terminating, non-terminating, as well as non-repeating decimals. As surds, when we say surds, yung mga square root, hindi siya pag hinanap mo yung value niya, hindi siya magiging whole number nga. At saka hindi rin siya magiging non-repeating, at saka non-terminating decimals. Those are irrational numbers. For example, pi 3.14, 615 like that, 159 ganon, tapos tuloy. Yun yung mga irrational numbers. So example, yung mga pi yon, irrational numbers yon. Square root of 2, irrational numbers yon. Square root of 3. So this square root of 2 still belongs to 1 and 6. It is in between 1 and 6. Square root of 3, nasa doon pa rin siya. Itong pi, doon pa rin siya, nakabilong pa rin siya kasi in between siya ng 1 to 6. 3.14, ganun lang yung pi. Tapos yung marami, square root of, what about square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 5, ganun. Irrational numbers din yun. So, napakaraming irrational numbers. So, what is our answer here? Now, we cannot say that it is only 4, it is only 10, it is only 3. So, the answer here is infinitely many. When we say infinitely many, marami talaga. And if you're going to find it out, we cannot, I think one day is not enough to solve, to find the irrational numbers between 1 to 6. So, our answer here for number 4 is infinitely many. Ganun lang po. So, next number, bakit 7 na? Number 5 pa lang. Number 5 pa lang tayo. So, I skip the other questions that is, for me, it's a little bit easier for you to answer. So, simplify square root of 48. Ito, basic math ito, pero sometimes nakakalimutan din natin kung paano siya gawin. Ito nga, sorry for that. Square root of 48, if we were going to simplify this one, if we were going to simplify surds, we are going to think of a number that is a perfect square. Yun yung muna yung iisipin mo. So, what are the perfect square numbers? Yung we say perfect square, yung square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9. Perfect squares are 1. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. Yun yung mga perfect squares. So, you're going to think of those numbers here, that if you're going to multiply to another number, we're going to gain 48. So, what are those numbers? So, since it is 48, what are the numbers that is a perfect square that is less than 48? So, the first number that we're going to think of is probably 4. Now, 4 is the smallest number. If we're going to get 4 times the number that we're going to get is 4 times 12. Since 12 is still, pwede pa natin siya makat. So, we're going to think of another number that is bigger, but less than 48. That is a perfect square. Next to 4 is 9. So, 9, think of a number that we're going to multiply to another number. We're going to get 48, which is a little bit. 9 times what? 9 times 4, 18. 36. So, parang alanganin. Pag 5 na, 45. So, wala. So, and next number is, next to 9 is 16. So, we're going to have here, we're going to try 16. Parang 16 yung pinakamalapit. So, what I am saying is you're going to think of a number of a perfect square that is if you're going to multiply to another, we're going to get 48. So 16, what is another number that you're going to, if you're going to multiply, we're going to get 48. That is, wait, what number? 3. 3, diba? So 3. 16 times 3 is 48. Now, we know that 16 is perfect square, no? 16 times square root of 3. Okay? So square root of 16 is 4. So 4 square root of 3. Ganun lang po. Ganun lang kasimple. That's how you simplify surds. Maraming ways in order to solve this one. So the answer here is letter C, square root of 4 square root of 3. So ayun yung first 5 na question natin. So medyo mababa kasi yung memory ng gig ko. So please for the next questions, please click subscribe to follow for the next numbers. Thank you.